Yo, what's up guys, this is Astranox and I'm back in another Tales of Erin video, and I want to do the Star Trial. So you should put a title like triple star. This is gained from the Guild War. It's a nice stat increase, HP and attack of the party 25%. If you want to increase your survival rate in the Star Trials, this is the group I'm going with. It's a triple bonus chest. Boreal is my carry. Valla and Amana are part of the bonus chest rotation. So here, yeah, so Valla and Amana are also wind, so they're part of my my main element is wind, and I just brought along Yugi because I got her, and I put one self-buffing HP costume on her, and attack and crit dagger. So I mean her attack is low. Also, since it's the weekend, they're all open. When you press on go, it rotates in between them. So now I will go against water because I got a wind team and that counters water. I'm gonna go for hard. And if you want these to drop, you need to do common or hard. They drop in both places, and if you check in the, let's see here, the Cosmos, when you open it, question mark at the top left, it says where is it at? It says how to obtain Cosmos items. The third part, it says from hard and hell difficulty stages in Star Trial, you will mainly get Stellar Pulse. There's also an extra chance of obtaining star points from bonus chests. An extra chance. So when you want star points, they will appear in bonus chests more often, and it was pointed to me in the comment section. But yeah, it can also drop in. It says hard here, but it's common in the difficulty selection. And yeah, my Boreal. What do I have here? I have 8 of those, and I got 0 of those because I was working on my Sarta for my water team. So yeah. Boreal is very strong, but I'm still powering up my water team a bit before well, that guild war is over. I can talk about the Star Trial and also talk about the guild war, the light guild war. So far, like, to be honest guys, I'm not really digging the water team. Yeah, I'm not really liking it. Even with Shiki Oni, she does a lot of damage. Hira does a lot of damage too. It's just well, I don't have Frost Nova really. Frost Nova is stronger than Shiro in terms of healing. So it could, like, I could maybe not get Frost Nova for a really long time. So I don't want to make Frost my main team. Yeah, let's just look at Yugi's abilities at the same time. But yeah, Boreal is doing the bulk of the damage here with double support characters. It's just a really easy one here. Well, I got the healing divinity, but I can definitely take it out because I got 2 supports. I can just bring the first one for extra damage. But yeah, the Light Guild War boss, big damage at 75% and big damage at 25%, and then she continuously does the meteor if you don't take her down fast enough after 25%. And I've gotten meteors back to back. Really, it's super annoying. It's very, very dangerous, and it can wipe out your team quite easily. So yesterday, like in my Guild War runs, I was basically soloing Abyss between 100% to like sometime 30-35%. Sometimes I kill the boss, but multiple times I just wipe out. I wipe out at like 15%, and I just open the game to my guild so they can finish off the boss. It's because I just auto, I don't pay attention. You have to manual that battle, really, if you don't have a very strong group, because my group, like, their Cosmos system, it's only the first area that I worked on, that's it, because I don't have them Origin Awakened plus 3, especially plus 6, so I don't have those stats. There's one here. I don't have those stats, and so stats from Origin Awakening, stats from the Cosmos system, those are it make a massive difference, especially if you get 220. Like my Boreal is just next level now. Oh, I didn't change the divinity, it's fine. So yeah, not liking that Guild War boss. Very burst oriented battle, and it requires if you're free to play and you don't have a super strong team, people that spend money in this game, I mean they go crazy sometimes, like plus 10 everyone, got drums across all their support, and they can permit themselves to have a full-on like burst damage team, right? They don't even have to have a healer, they just go all out burst damage, and they kill the boss in like a minute, like 8 million something damage in a minute, because like their Hera ultimate, if you use Hera with the Yuna, you can have I've seen screenshots in my guild of like 2 million damage ultimates, and Shiki's like I've seen a 1.5 mil plus 100 plus 50,000 for upward to 2 million as well on Shiki, and that was like on the final hits, I believe. Like there's that final hit, there's a couple hits before as well. Anyways, it's insane damage potential, and when you're at that level, you just destroy the boss, and the problem at that point is having enough stamina to keep going, enough stamina or gold to just keep on making games, because they're taking down the boss solo so quick. But as free to play, I mean, yeah, if you have been farming like crazy, you've been saving gold and you're farming Abyss Massive Battle like crazy, you could have a bunch of drums, right? I got 2. You could have a bunch of drums, and yeah, I mean, that's 30% HP and attack buff for your whole team's element. Those are massive, 60% stats worth, versus Tome and Claws of Origin, those are 40% HP or attack. So that's 50% increase in stat from a drum, right? And drums are more worth it to use gold hammers on, so you could roll something really amazing. But Tome of Origin and the Claws can drop more often, so you could end up with really strong substats. You could have attack 10% twice for your element if you're ultra lucky. You can have 6% crit for your team's element. But since the Cosmos system got released, the crit on substats for your team is not as valuable anymore, I believe, because just with crit guns and the nodes you can unlock in the Cosmos system in all 3 areas that increase your crit chance. So you've gaining some crit in there, and now my like Boreal is getting above crit, 100% crit, and when you Origin Awaken your characters, you get 1% crit there and crit damage. So it's much easier to obtain crit. So you could you're fine with like 2 team crit guns, or you'll have plenty with the cell buffing crit dagger. There's going to be the 4th costume slot that will be unlocked later in the future. don't have an ETA on that yet, but yeah, I mean, on my water team, I'm running crit daggers, one on Hero and one on Shiki, so that's damage loss, I guess. The thing is, I would need 2 crit guns on my supports and then have a self-buffing attack costume, which I don't have enough. I think, well, I could do it. I can definitely just have 1 damage dealer, I guess, in my setup, and just drop, either use Shiki or Hira. But like, I feel like if you want to use 1 damage dealer, you kind of have to get that damage dealer to at least +3 to work on the second area on the Cosmos and potentially get that character to level 120. Yeah, finally change the divinity and buy some extra chances. So yeah, Sartha made a massive difference in term of survival, because without Sartha, the boss will buff itself with it's half price off. I wouldn't buy 3 as free to play if it wasn't. I would only buy it once. So yeah, Sartha, the boss can have 45% attack increase plus another buff for like, what was it, like 25% attack increase. It can all be removed from Sartha. From what I saw, like, Sartha was able to take everything out. And the description for the boss is the wrong one. It's actually for the Fire Guild War boss, so don't pay attention to that. The boss does not seem to do defense down on the whole team with the Meteor or whatever the other ability was. That's the Fire boss. And the boss definitely does her Meteor as 75% and 25%, and then afterward, if you don't kill her fast enough at below 25%, it's not what the description says. 50 and 25%, that's the Fire Guild War boss. But my planning is to save up my star gems. I want to get a limited win character. Like I said, I don't like water. I would have to farm the fire Abyss Massive Battle to build up my fire team. So you have to think about it this way: you select your main element, and your second, let's say your second strongest, will be the element that you can farm Abyss Massive Battle for, because you can get drums, you can get all the good stuff that drops in there. You can get the hybrid attack HP weapon costumes as well. So like, if I go water, that means my second team is going to be fire, and then I could go water because my wind team can easily farm the Abyss Massive Battle, so it would work out, right? But I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. That's the thing. But it would be a smart move to do it, though. That's the thing. I might be shooting myself in the foot by not doing it, because I can easily farm the costume from Abyss Massive Battle water. And there's also the fact that Sartha can +10 eventually in the rounds of characters, so that unlocks at +6, that unlocks all 3 regions in the Cosmos system, the second and third. Level 120, Sartha is very strong in terms of stat increase, and there's the Dispel. Sartha can be used, the water team can be used for the Fire Guild War boss and for the Light Guild War boss. And there's Yuna for burst damage composition, team composition potential. Yugi, I can potentially get her to +9 Origin Awakened, because I got 7 Awakening Fruits now, and because of the event, if I do it on her, I will receive an extra copy of her after +6, so that brings her to +8, and I can buy an Origin Fruit from the rounds of characters for 8,000 summon emblems. So that brings her to +9, and I get most of the rewards from the event or achievements, which is upward to, like, what is it, like 3,000 star gems back by doing it this way, but I cannot plus 10 her. I'm gonna miss one copy, which I can eventually do when I get another origin fruit from like an event. So yeah, so there's that option. And Shiki does a lot of damage though. She does a lot of damage, but like I said, I might not get Frost Nova for a really long time. Now the reason why I'm not liking water is this: endgame items, right? Endgame costumes are the illusory Nirvana costumes. Now those buff races. Initially I was like, yeah, I'm going with the human team. Really liking the human heroes. I got Petralia, really digging Boreal, she's human, and I got Marioni. Marioni is human. She what's it called? Shizuki, she's human too, dark, and she doesn't need attack really. Well, I mean, I'm not really liking her as much as I thought I would, anyways now. But yeah, I could have. Look, Boreal, I'm really liking. So she's human, and then I got Petralia. She's human. She's fire, and really liking her as well. And Marioni as well. It's just, yeah, free to play. How to get them to +6 to unlock their full potential. That's the thing. It's like you kind of want to have mostly a 4-star lineup to have an easier time there, because you can get copies in the rounds of characters. If I like, yeah, Shiro and Sarta are both 4-star. They're both water, and they are both human. So there's that. And if I could run like Boreal, Sarta, and Shiro. Okay, that's it for this. That's the thing. I'm investing everything in Shikioni, right? But look, she's soul. She's soul. So it doesn't work with my whole initial plan. She's soul, and then you go Frost Nova. She's spirit. And then you go Yuna. She's human. Mimiru is human. Hira is what is it? Yeah, spirit. So what is even going on here? Earth Clan. Human, I believe. Yeah. So what's up here? It's all broken. It's like all different there's so many different races. Now I could like Frost Nova, right? She's spirit. So like Shiro and Sarta together, human. So there's that. Grey Crow is human as well. And there's the 30% attack down. But I'm at the point where I shouldn't like go all out 4-star team. But it can be done. This, like, he increased defense of water characters. So if I go human but of different elements, that won't affect Boreal, let's say. But Petralia works with any element. She works with any element with her kit. So what I really wanted was Lorelei, but I messed up. I didn't save up enough, and yeah, she's human. Like Lorelei, Petralia, with Boreal in the front line, just countering like crazy because she's human. And the thing is, the human one also buffs Earth Clan. Earth Clan, Reniscan, Garcia, Nefiru. So But like if you don't have Marioni, you can go Nefiru. Marioni, she's human. So there's a lot of like possibilities. The race with the most character right now is human. Could change in the future. Chloe's Earth Clan. Yeah, really liking the human lineup. Lotus Moon is very strong. She's Soul. Could work with Shikioni. She's got 30% defense down. You know, Kulasha is very strong too. She's human. So yeah, like the costumes, like it changed. This was affecting humans before. Now it's Earthland and Elf character, but it's even bugged because it says Elf character, but it's actually, it affects Spirit right now. It's Earth Clan and Spirit. This thing is all over the place. This affects human. It's the only one. The Illusory Fire Seed. Illusory Nirvana Fire Seed, human and Earth Clan. And then in this Guild War we can build this potentially. This is Rainbow Crystal Spirit. There's only a few characters that are Rainbow Crystal Spirit. And there is Spirit characters. So yeah, that's Shikioni right there. That's Shikioni, but Hira... Wait. That's not Shikioni, sorry, that's... Shikioni is Soul. Soul like Wulian. See? It's really hard to decide. As free to play, you've got to... You can't just build everything. You've got to be precise in your... in your plan. You have to focus on one thing to be your main team. You could have multiple teams, but they're not gonna be super strong. Eventually they will, but like resources are limited. The light one, the Dragon Clan and Creation. Utega's Creation. The Deposed God are Creation. The Dragon Clan is Tiamat. I believe Lila is Dragon Clan as well. She was limited. No, she's Spirit. She's Spirit. Sorry about that. Mirafew is human. Alright, so let me just... So that was Dragon. That was Dragon and Creation, and the Dark is Demon and Soul. Soul is here. Shikioni, Wulian. Demon is Nicholas. Yugi is Soul. Oh, she's Iris Elf. She's Elf. Dorch is very strong. Nay's Demon. Nay's very strong too. Black Crow is human. Angelina is human. Yep. So yeah, not an easy decision. But I'm liking human more, and so far my option is to just wait until Lorelei is back. And I'll guarantee get her this time. She's extremely strong. This would cover me with... I would have a Wind carry, which is going to be Boreal. She's human. And I would have Lorelei, a fire carry. So Lorelei with Petralia, with Marioni, can use all that to farm the Wind Massive Battle. I got Boreal to farm for Water, this Massive Battle. And this could get me... Well, that's the hybrid attack HP for, let's say I want to bring a human water character along. Like I want Yuna for the extra skill damage. I want some burst on my Boreal. I want some burst on my Lorelei. And wow, okay, that's a lot of information, guys. I should probably stop it there. Yeah, basically brainstorming what I'm gonna decide to save toward, but yeah, we pretty much just wait and see, because before Lorelei comes back, there's gonna be more stuff. There's gonna be more characters that get released, and I want to see what Wind has in store for us, and just gonna do my Guild Wars, save up all my Nirvana seed costumes to build the illusory, and then decide and save up the materials and decide which one I'm gonna build, because we don't have unlimited materials. Yeah, and in the Guild War you should be buying these. The metal exchange, go and buy the concentrated Nirvana essence, buy all that are in here, because this is gonna be the material, the resource that you will be missing when you want to craft your illusory Nirvana costumes. If you get lucky with drops after a bunch of Guild Wars, and then you decide which one you really want to build, you just build a bunch of whichever one you want that affects the race that you like more. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out for now.